Bearing replacement for a 2004 Toyota Tacoma. Rear bearing. Okay, we've stripped the brakes off of this one. Of course, this one rusted line 2. Took the connector off for the speed sensor. Now we're ready to take these 4 bolts off, and then this axle will pull right out. Okay, so all 4 bolts have been taken off, and that assembly just slides right out. Alright, so over here. That's the speed sensor cog. And then we busted a bolt, taking it off, so we'll have to replace that. And then there's a ring, clip ring right in there that we got to get out. So right there is the, yep, so we're going to use these pliers to get in there and undo it. Oh, why is it flashing like that?
Because this isn't LED light.
Oh, that's right.
It fires at a frequency different than that.
Yeah, it's picking it up. Yeah, so yeah, you can just see it. So that ring, we expanded it and then slid it over top out of the groove. So now we'll be able to press this out. So now we've got this press. And we've got these blocks underneath this. So these blocks are underneath this. Now if that ring, snap ring is out of the way, we can just go ahead and press it. Hello, all right.
Here, might as well raise it up, I think. And put it down there. That was not loud enough. Here, take it the way you just had it.
All right, so we think we broke it free. That was a loud bang. So we're pushing that axle out through all those bearings. So there's a bearing, there's 2 spacers, and that speed sensor wheel. Yeah, there you see it going down. So it takes a lot of force. If we didn't have this press, we wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, we'll get it. Once that the bearing race of the axle goes through that, it'll fall out, and we'll have her done. Yeah, so this is straight down. There you can see that. There's that snap ring right there. All right, that's it. Okay, so it went that ring, and then that snap ring went on that axle, and then this, and then this. So the next step, now that we got all that pressed out, we gotta press this bearing out of this bearing race. Okay, now we'll push the main bearing out of that housing. Yep, there you got it. Try and press that seal out. Come in. There it goes.
slide it?
Yeah, you can go back up. Looks like it's out. Alright, pressing the new bearing in. Okay, and then put a new seal in. Should just press right in like that. Okay, and then grease this shaft really, thin layer of grease around all of that. Then the assembly is a lot easier than the disassembly here. Just a little bit, yep. Actually, just the lip's good. Yep, there you go. All right, then you slide that over the axle. All right, and we've got to press that on. Okay, good thing we caught it before we press it on. Okay, we got to put this back on. That goes back on. Yep. Yep, there we go. All right, now we got to press it on. All right, so now we're pushing the shaft actually into the bearing. Go, it goes, seal, there's
Dead. Or does that camera turn off? That's it.
Alright, that's it. Okay, next we're pressing on this spacer bevel down. The spacers go on pretty easy. We gotta press the spacer all the way up. That's where once we do that, we'll put that clip back in right there. Okay, so push that ring down. Grab that, use that little block of wood there, just kind of pound it down around this. Yep. Yep, just keep working it down and it'll snap right in the ring slot. There you go. Okay, is it seated all the way around good? In this groove? Yep, looks like it, doesn't it? Yep, there you go, that's good. Alright, then, what do I do with the other two pieces? And the speed sensor ring, we're going to press on the same way we showed you. And then the,
Yep, just like that.
then the other spacer, the bevels always go towards the axle end. Okay, it's all pressed back together. You can see that we got the clip and it's in the same spot, so that you can just barely get that clip out if we have to. So this is all ready to go back in. So there's an outer seal here that we took off, so this all needs to be cleaned up, and there's an inner seal in there that we're going to have to pull out. Alright, so I just used a little pair of channel locks. That pulls right out. That's the old seal. Okay, so let's clean that out really good, then we'll tap the new seal in. Okay, we tap that gasket in with that big socket. Ring on. Okay, so the axle's ready to go in.
what do you do now?
Okay, so yeah, so now what we need to do, this is on top, get this set, and then we'll put the bolts in, and then we'll slowly tighten around the 4 bolts, and it'll draw it right in.
We don't have 4 bolts.
Well, we'll use one until we get a new one. Okay, there it is. We put it's all done. Put the new bolt back in. So this ends the bearing replacement. Now we got to do the brakes and we'll be done.